Hey guys, welcome to Big Daddy's Little Kitchen. Today I want to show you how I turn a dud spud into something spud-tacular. We're going to take it to the next level and we're going to do what I call potato royales. These potatoes are so good, you're not going to want to just eat the inside of these potatoes, you're going to want to eat the jacket as well. So stick around because I'm going to show you how I do it next. Hey guys, go ahead and start with a couple clean russet potatoes. Poke a few holes in it and get an oven preheated to 450 degrees, and we're going to slide these in there for about 20 minutes. While they're baking for 20 minutes, we're going to go ahead and cut up a few other ingredients that we want inside these potatoes. And trust me, the sky's the limit and it's your choice. Today, the part of these potatoes that take it from an ordinary twice-baked potato to an extraordinary potato royale is the skin. And with a little bit of olive oil, butter, and fresh garlic, and a few other spices that I like to put in, not to mention the little seasoned salt by LAWRY'S and truffle zest, you can take those skins to the next level. And what I like to do is just add those simple ingredients into this oil and butter mix, and I'll evenly coat my potatoes. As you can see, keep them placed on a rack above my pan, and that way these potatoes can come out evenly crisp all the way around. That's right, like a nice crispy exterior jacket and a fluffy interior, almost like a seasoned French fry. Make sure you get everything on, spread well. Don't forget that garlic. That's the best part of these potatoes. Once we do that, we're gonna pop a little bit of kosher salt all the way around these guys. Sprinkle it on generously and slide them back into the oven. And for the size of my potatoes today, I'm gonna keep them in there for about 40 to 45 minutes. Crisp up that skin. Get this insides nice and soft. When I tell you these potatoes are good, you're not going to believe it. In the meantime, I'm going to cut up a little bit of yellow onion, or sometimes I have in hand white onion. I'm going to saute those with a little bit of garlic. And for the inside of my potatoes, I like a little onion, garlic, a sharp cheddar cheese, nice crispy fresh bacon. There you go, they came out. Be careful at this point. You can hear that crispness. Now, you may want to use a towel. I'm just going to cut off the top third of these potatoes, just like this. And you're going to want to save that top, so be careful with it. Once we get these cut, I'll go ahead and cut a few slits into these potatoes, and that way the rest of the steam will be released, making it easier to scoop out with a spoon. There you go, just give it a couple quick cuts through the potato. In this part, you want to be careful. You want to make sure the wall of the potato is left intact. Otherwise, it's hard to make a twice-baked potato. I gently scoop these potatoes out, and then I'll use what's in the cap as well. And the top of these potatoes that we cut off, we're going to place on the inside. That's right, right back on the inside. That'll give a little bit of height and rigidity to these potatoes, making them even look that much better when they're finished. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and use a regular potato masher. You can use a blender or whatever you like. And I put it back on top of the stove on a medium-low heat. keeping everything nice and warm. I add my onions, my bacon, my cheese, a little bit of butter, and cream. But remember, whatever you like on the inside of your potatoes is what you should use. And obviously, keep the ingredients to where you're happy. These potatoes are about where I want them. I don't like overly creamy insides on a twice bake. You might. So if that's how you like them, then do it. A little bit of salt and cracked black pepper to finish it off, and throw my cheese in. And we'll begin to stuff these potatoes back. This time, you want to go ahead and start spooning in your potato mixture. And I fill them up to where they look like they're overflowing. That's right. You've got it in there, you may as well use it. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret right now. These are generally something you want to add to your entree. But in the spirit of these potatoes, these will stand alone as an entree, or maybe even shadow what you have made. So be careful. Go ahead and dump the rest of the cheese on, and I'm going to stick it back into the oven. 450 degrees, and I leave it in there for maybe 5-7 minutes. Basically just want that cheese to melt over these potatoes, and boom, out they come. At this point, voila, potato royale. The only thing we're missing is a little bit of paprika. And there we're going to go ahead and put that on. And there you have it, folks. Something you can be proud of on any table at any time. I hope you all enjoy. And until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel with everyone you know.